Guys, we're going to talk about, again, one of the very most common patterns of concrete stamping. This happens to be a random stone. For Walttools, we call this a new random stone. New because it was the newest one we had made at the time. What sets us apart from some of the other companies' random stones is that we have 6 patterns that go with this. So you might call it a random stone. Gives you a whole lot of variety, all hand chiseled edges, a variety of stone textures, and it just makes for a great rustic stamp pattern. Okay, for any first-time users, the random stone proves to be very difficult because you have all these edges, and they don't fit exactly the same in all these edges because they are of different sizes. If they were all uniform, the pattern would be very uniform, and that's not what we're looking for. All right.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, once you have your first stamp pattern in, your second piece is the most difficult one to get started. So, the best way to do it is when you get close, you kind of want to hover a little bit to see, oh, is this lining up or not, until, oh, that's perfect. And it drops right into place. It becomes very simple from there, because you can do the same thing. Just hover it into place, and boy, that's a good fit. Hover into place. That's a good fit. You really can't get it wrong, because once you start moving with it, you're going to see that they just fit right in. It's just setting your first 2 stamps is the most difficult part. So you can see the way I laid these out, just out of habit, all my handles are the same size, or all of the same alignment. But really when you're out in a slab, that's not always practical. And just know that this stamp will fit in multiple orientations. It'll fit in that way. It'll fit in that way. It'll fit in that way. So there's actually 6 different positions that this stamp will fit in place. So you don't have to always have a horizontal alignment. Okay, and to recap this, to really avoid that situation we had in the beginning for that difficult placement, which is where you go to think you have it right, and it doesn't line up right, and you get really confused, eliminate that by practicing first. Make sure you understand the layout before you begin your job. And really, once you have your first 2 stamps set, there are no wrong ways to use this pattern. That's what makes it one of the most popular. When it comes to getting a stamp set from Walttools, one of the things you want to do is make sure you open your box and inspect the package as soon as it arrives. You want to make sure you have the proper stamps and the number of pieces before you start your job. Don't wait until you get there to find out that there could be a problem. Another rule to keep in mind, everyone always asks about the number of stamps that you use. The number of stamps should be enough to get across your project and start another row. For example, if you've got a 12-foot slab, you want to have enough stamps to go across that 12 feet, plus a stamp or 2 to start another row. That's the general rule of thumb when it comes to stamping. Hey guys, some common accessories when it comes to concrete stamping that you're going to want to have on hand. One, some grout rollers, very handy. They come in different size grout lines. Some are sanded, some are plain. It's great for touch-ups, just keep them in your back pocket as you go along. These are great out in the middle, but when it comes up to an edge or a wall, you're going to want to look at the Walttools grout tool set. 1/4 inch, 3 8.5 inch. These are very handy when you go up against a wall. As you can see, it's a rocker profile. You'll be able to back right up into a wall and get a great impression here, where the roller's not going to do that. Again, they just fit right in your back pocket and make it really easy to tailor your job as you go along.